Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago Cubs. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
John Lester gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And down at third base, Chris Bryant. You talk about a tall drink of water. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over.
Number 39.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. Lester ready, the 1-0. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it, strike one.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. One out, nobody on. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. The 3-1 coming from Lester. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Oh, there is nobody that's going to corral this one. This could be an inside the Parker. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him. So he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 out and a runner on third. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into center field. A base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, with the runner at third base and less than 2 outs, there's so many ways to score a run by just putting the ball in play. That one there, instead of hitting the ground ball to somebody, at somebody, he hits it right back up the middle and picks up the run. Either way works for me. Put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0 delivery. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Batting fifth, first baseman
into the box, Logan Morrison. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rays 1, the Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. And now time to check how Joe Maddon has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Chris Archer is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Harold, what do you got?
This guy struck out over 200 batters last year, and the one thing I like is when he gets 2 strikes on a guy, how he approaches them. I want to see if I can learn something watching this guy pitch today. Very excited to see him get somebody in the 2-count strike and watch him put them away. Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the steady third baseman, Evan Longoria. This guy has been so steady at third since the day he broke into the big leagues. You don't want to hit it his way, particularly when he's playing in Tampa. He just eats it up on that carpet.
So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's Archer on 1-2. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting second, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Bryant.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Well hit to right. Just foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Line to the right side. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on to inning number 2 now here in Manhattan. It's the Rays 1 and the Cubs nothing. Settling in now, Colby Rasmus.
Leading off for the Rays.
He'll match up with John
Right
Lester
fielder.
now to. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and Rasmus becomes out number 1.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, Tim Beckham. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Very high, 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Kurt Casale will be next. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Catcher, Kurt Casale.
So striding forward now, Curt Casali. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rays lead it 1-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Lined into left center. That's a hit, their first of the new season. Around first, digging for 2. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Here's Addison Russell. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He records his first double of the year here on opening day. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes on 1-1. The fastball down near the shoe tops. A runner at second, nobody out. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Grounded to short. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7th, catcher Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One strike now from Archer. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit Harrison at first, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Rays are in front, 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Chris Archer. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 22, Chris Archer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fouled back. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
Oh, right there, Matt. He had the perfect pitch. A fastball away, and he's trying to drop the drag bunt down that direction. He just didn't get it down.
Now Lester's 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 now from Lester. Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Here's Lester now on 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Striding in once again, Brad Miller. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Hit back up the middle. Zobrist has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rays are out in front, 1-0. Stepping up now, John Jay. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Sean Shea.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. At third, Longoria reined in. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, John Lester, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. And he lays off there 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. It remains 1-0. Stepping in, Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Evan Longoria.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts, and he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Corey Dickerson. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
First base
stepping in now, 7. Logan Morrison. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. On its way from Lester. A little bit outside. 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, Right fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colby Rasmus comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Now Lester's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That misses 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Standing in, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Inning, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. And this will be fouled away.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
In there, a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he must be living right, because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now a swing and a ground ball.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Another 0-2 coming. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Tim Beckham comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Tim Beckham.
First pitch on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box, Kurt Casale, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And they'll go off speed here as
pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game. That's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Digging in to try it again, Chris Archer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Here's a high pop-up. Morrison coasts under it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Sean Shea.
In now is John Jay. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
2 out, nobody on. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5.
Left field and deep. Dickerson racing back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Tommy LaStella is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Tommy LaStella.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Well, you see there on the graphic, he records his first double of the year here on opening day. From the belt, the pitch, and he lays off for ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. This one's down to third. Up with it is Longoria, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Brett Anderson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, Brett Anderson.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Kevin Kiermaier.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jay has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Digging in once again, Brad Miller. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit out towards second. Nice slide and stop by Zobrist. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber ranging back. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. And Longoria will keep going. He's headed for third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
As we take another look, you can see the left fielder selling out here. Goes up for it, but just can't bring it down. And by the time the center fielder makes it over to help out, the hitter is halfway to third with a nice triple.
Corey Dickerson will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, this is where mental toughness has got to come in for the pitcher. He's got to focus on the hitter. Look, I know you gave up the triple, but it doesn't matter. Focus on the hitter with 2 outs, you get out of the inning.
Three and 0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
3-0 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he's
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box now, Logan Morrison, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Comes set and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Rays strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Drilled to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Morrison. Did he scoop it? He did. A nice play by the converted outfielder, and they get the out. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Here's Chris Bryant now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One strike now from Archer. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
First baseman number 44. Anthony Rizzo.
Ready for another chance. Anthony Rizzo, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Rizzo will head for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got her just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Popped high in the air. And Beckham will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 2-0. Back here at the Polo Grounds along the Harlem River. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Pedro Strop is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Ready for another shot now. Colby Rasmus. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Colby Rasmus.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Here it comes, 2-0. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Whoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is.
In now, Tim Beckham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 2-1 home to Beckham. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Catcher, Kurt
Striding in once again, Kurt Casale. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ricky Weeks will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Whoa, 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Russell is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time here at Coogan's Bluff. Tampa Bay leads this one 2-0. Ricky Weeks will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 8, Ricky Weeks.
Ready once again, Addison Russell. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Addison Russell.
Luke Maile is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 21, Luke Maile.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. Oh, that grounder got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Wilson Contreras.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
The 2-1 on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Runners on first with 1 down. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, John Jay, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Archer. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Nick Franklin is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 2, Nick Franklin.
High fastball is in there.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. They're tracking it, but this is big trouble as it's down, and it's going to roll a while. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
The batter, second baseman, Brad
Stepping
Miller.
in, Brad Miller. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He waits. Now the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. Miller rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will score as well. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games. And he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Dickerson.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bryant is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
First baseman number 7, Logan Morrison.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 3 runs already home here. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Ready on 1 and 2, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Full count. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. And if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Now batting, right fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Standing in now, Colby Rasmus. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Oh and 2. Here it is. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. He swings and grounds it to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Cubs nothing. Javier Baez will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Tommy Hunter enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Hunter. Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
1 out, nobody on. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. And he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Takes this the other way to right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Running hard. He's digging for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. Oh, and he throws it away. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Fouled back. Men on third with 2 down. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Koji Uehara comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now at the plate, Ricky Weeks.
Leading off
He'll
for
lead
Tampa
things
Bay.
off as they look to
Shortstop,
perhaps build on an already
Ricky
sizable lead. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, strike two. Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
The pitcher, number 49, Tommy Hunter.
Steven Souza will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Souza.
And that misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Jay. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. But they're still in control, 7-0. Alex Colomé takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Here's Ben Zobrist now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And a fine start to the inning for the Cubbies. It's a leadoff triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
Here's Addison Russell.
He swings and grounds it to short.
And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
Hey, they get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, and Hayward has a base hit.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now is John Jay, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. A runner on first with 2 away. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-1 the final today. Chris Archer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays: 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Archer. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to John Lester. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.